羽ばたいたら踊れない飛べて目指したのは青い空
I am back, my fellow Weebians, to give you part 3 to What If Deku Had a Soulmate. Yes, and I should have uploaded this one yesterday, but I had what ifs to think about and what ifs I'm going to do and scripts to write and blah, 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 blah. But we all know what you're here for. You're here for this wonderful what if. Got to 7K in what, a week? Wow, that's pretty normal. Like, I totally never got like 20K before. Like, I had like, no, I'm playing. But we did hit 30K on one video. Can you believe it? Can you? It was ready, set, and go. Cheated on. I can't believe Cheated on really got good. And I even created that one. I forgot who created it. But props to him. Great what ifer, I'm pretty sure. Because I was searching up and Cheated was one of them. I was like, you know what? I don't know why, but I have this instinct that I'm gonna get so much freaking views off of this video. And, well, my instincts was right. Looks like Cheated On got, what, 31K? Like, wowzers. Like, come on, guys. Like, stop. I'm playing. But, yeah. I want to dedicate this video 1 hour for you guys. You got me to 31K, and I am joyful to know that my weebs and weebians and weeb nights and chosen ones like my videos. And I'll keep going and keep doing it because the feeling I give to my fellow weebs is nothing before than I never felt before. Giving you guys content really helps me. Yeah, like them 18 plus. Like, that was old me, you know. I was a child who know what porn was, but like you don't understand. I was young. You were like what 5 months ago doing that? Like 3? No, like 2? Well, I changed in the span of 2 months. You know what I mean? Like back to the what if, like guys. Now we start at where? Oh yes, Deku's perspective. Well, Deku was telling Ochako that he never loved her, only as a friend, but now we can't be friends. Ochako took that a little too good. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, now she sees Deku in a new light, and she's not loving it. Not a lot. So she might give up on Deku. I totally didn't write a comment off that, but you know what I mean? I might get her murked, but I'm trying to show you guys that I quote unquote like Ochako as a good person, right? Yo, Ochako, was that good? Yeah, Chosen. It was perfect. Like now your fans will know that you like me, so you don't bitch me around anymore, right? Yeah, Ochako. Oh, is this on? It's on. Sorry about that, guys. Hope I could edit that out. Right, Ochako? Never mind. You can go back to your what? Kissing your body pillow of Deku. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, properly. And Zuko. Zuko running. Couldn't catch up to Kachan. He went home disappointed, knowing that her point of view of him was shattered. He walks home completely crushed that he might never see his little soulmate ever again. Now, let's get to Katsuki's perspective. We see Katsuki running back home, sprinting fast as she ever could. She never looked back, because if she does look back, she'll just see Deku, and she'll just cry over and over again. Her little bunny. She never saw her little bunny, and she never wanted to see her little bunny cheat on him with some brown-haired biatch. Well, she should have thought again, because this world is pretty wild. Well, she runs back home, opens the door and closes it, slams it. Misaki hears and Misaki says, "Oi, brat! Don't slam the door. You don't pay for this house." Misaki walks up to Bakugo, angry, but then change expression, seeing her little baby girl with dried tears on her eyes. Bags that you can clearly see. Misaki, stunned, never see her daughter cry for a long time since she was like 3. She asks, Katsuki, are you okay? Kachan couldn't even put a straight face, just frowns and continue to cry. She runs up to her mom and hugs her, crying in her chest. Zuko, Zuko kissed another girl. She cried, and this shocked Misaki. But first, she's like, Zuko kissed another girl? This must be a mistake. I don't know. My baby girl doesn't lie to me when she cries, or ever cries. Misaki's thinking while Kachan's still crying, and Misaki sighs, looks at her daughter, and says, Katsuki, go to your room. I'll get you some food or cookies. I don't know. No, she didn't say that. Cut that. She says, Katsuki, go to your room. I will comfort you in this hard time you're going through. She sighs, and Kachan, for the first time, actually nods and respects her mother. I'm like, no, that's kind of messed up, but like, no, I need to cut that. She respects her mother and nods, goes upstairs, and proceeds to lay down, thinking about Deku, knowing that her little green bunny kissed another brown bitch. I mean, a brown woman. A brown slut. I mean, what? No. No, a brown bear. Okay, stop. I need to stop giving Ochako slurs or some bullshit. I'm pissed at her right now, but I'm knowing that I came up with this. I'm doing this on script, okay, guys? This is script. I script this. Really scripted. That's why you don't hear me laughing all the time in this one. I'm just laughing because my writing is trash. So, now, where are we? Let's see. Go down. Okay, there it is. Misaki sighs, and she's like, fuck. Never dealt with this before. She walks down in her hallways of her home, grabs the phone, calls Inko. We're in Inko's perspective now. Inko grabs the phone and answers, and Misaki's like, Inko, long time. Can you put Izuku on the phone for me? I have to talk to him. With a voice that can shake Inko. And she's like, okay, Misuki. She gives the phone to Deku. And Deku's in his room. His hands are on his head. Like, fuck. I can't say his name properly in this script. Shikamaru. You know how Shikamaru puts his two hands together? Like how he does that to think. That's what Deku doing. But he's holding back tears. He's pissed. Like pissed. He sighs. He hears a knock on his door. He looks. He stands up, goes to the door and opens it. He sees Inko with her phone. And Inko's like, Misaki wants to talk to you. Shaking a bit because she never heard Misaki talk in such a deep voice before for a long time. Izuku grabs the phone and closes the door. He lays on his bed. He already knows he's gonna hear. Misaki's like, Izuku, why did you make my daughter cry? I'm playing now. He's like that. She's like that. She's like, Izuku, why did you make my daughter cry? And Izuku's like, I already cheated on her, I guess. And she's here back like, so you admit on cheating on my daughter? And Izuku's like, yes. Misaki, she will blow her top off right now, but she's a reasonable woman when it comes to Izuku, and she's like, Izuku, tell me what happened. Ochako told me to go outside. Izuku is not having it right now because he's pissed towards himself. He's mad at himself, angry. And a new coming emotion from a long time ago, depressed. He's like, well, I was going outside because Ochako told me to come outside to talk to her. I see her, and she sees me. We talked. She said she loved me. I said no, and she kissed me. I cheated on her. I cheated on Bakugo, and I know. Well, let me keep going with the story. She hugged me, pulled me closer and tight, and I couldn't get out. She kept kissing me, and then Bakugo showed up. I looked to the left and see Bakugo with a face that I wish I didn't see. A face of despair, knowing that I cheated on her. And Misuke's like, so she kissed you. And Izuku's like, I guess, but I still cheated. And because Izuku, I don't know why, I feel like he would take the blame for everything. Like, he wouldn't blame Ochako that much, but he blames himself more for not seeing this through. And Katsuki's like, Misuke's like, so you killed. I'm not mad at you, but I'm mad at you. And Izuku's like, what does that mean? Apologize to my daughter, please. Izuku hearing her say please, like, Misuke saying please? Impossible. I'm playing. Nah. It wasn't like that, but like, Deku's like, yeah, I will. And Misuke's like, don't beat yourself over it. She kissed you. Remember? She kissed you. You didn't kiss her. She kissed you. So, you didn't cheat on her. You didn't cheat on her. You were seduced. Izuku's like, seduced? What's that word? And Misuke's like, he's too pure. And Misuke's like, when you're, I don't know, what? I think, no, it's not seduced, right? I need to erase that. Erase this. You're oppressed? No, seduced is a good word, right? In the comments below, because your boy's not intelligent at all. I'm playing, that's messed up for myself. But yeah, he was some part of getting kissed. And Misuke for the calmest reason, she was calm in this one. Like, she would blow off her top for making her daughter cry. Misuke's like, she knew who Izuku was, and she knew that Izuku wouldn't kiss someone knowing that he's already dating someone else. It's a thing. Back to script. Izuku's like, yeah, and then hangs up. He lays on his bed, lays down and looking up at the roof of his room. He's looking at the roof of his room, and he's just thinking about Katsuki, thinking about how he could have prevented it and how he could have changed it. Not even his quirk can help him there. He was thinking about solutions that he could have done, like use his quirk to avoid her at times. But no. He felt like he just let it happen. Mad at himself, he falls asleep. Now, the next day, Izuku wakes up and light hits his eye from his curtains. He gets up from his bed, cleans his bed or makes his bed better. Gets up and walks to the door. He has bags in his eye. It's a Saturday. He sighs. And then he goes to he goes back on his bed. He's like, I didn't even feel like going up anymore. I didn't even feel like getting up. I don't know why I got up. I don't even know why anymore. Just thinking. And then you just think about something. And then he stops. Then to be continued. I'm playing now. Stop. I'm not gonna do you guys like that. Sorry. I forgot to flip the page. Okay, next page. Wait, I'm gonna grab paper. I'm gonna be writing each time I'm doing this. What if? Next page. Okay, there it is. Next page. Now, Izuku. Sorry, I had to stop because I said thinking. Now, Izuku, he was thinking of Katsuki, and then he just goes on it. Then he falls on his bed. Sighs. I really fucked up. For a long time, he's actually saying a curse word. I really fucked up, didn't I? Scratching his head. I could apologize, but like she would listen to me. Fuck. It had to be me. Why it had to be Ochako? Ah, dang it. Zuko gets up and he gets out of his bed. And he finally gets off his bed after standing up a bit and went back on his bed. He opens the door. He walks downstairs to see his mother. She has a worried expression on his face, seeing her little baby boy with bags in his eyes. Inko asks a simple question. Izuku, are you alright? And Izuku looks at her mother and says, Mom, I don't feel alright. This takes Ochako back because Izuku didn't express that much feeling to his mother, only crying, probably. I mean, like, yeah, he always got beat up by Kazuki, but like not bad, like, simple bullying. The bruises he got, he didn't take her to heart like Zuko in the manga did. Like, not the Zuko in the anime did. Like, wow, he really got jumped by Bakugo. And when I mean jumped, I mean like fully freaking jumped. Kind of feel bad for him. No, I don't feel bad. I am bad for. I feel bad for him. Okay. Back to the get back to strip. Okay, there it is. Izuku says, I don't feel alright, Mom. He sits down while mother prepares food, and Inko's like, after you finished your call with her, she called me back and filled me in. Izuku, it wasn't your fault. You know that, right? Izuku's like, no, it was my fault. I should have stopped. I should have just avoided the kiss. Inko's like, don't beat yourself over it, honey. Look, you can't change the past, but you can make your future better by learning from your mistakes. And Izuku's like, yeah, Mom. Yeah. I'll try to make it better. Izuku, he puts on a jacket and his shoes with socks on and walks out the door. He looks back, he's like, thanks, Mom. I'm gonna try to change what I did. Oh my god. You might actually see something amazed. Well, Izuku was walking down the street. When Izuku was walking down the street, he's just thinking about what he's about to say to Kazuki. A simple, I'm sorry, is not going to cut it. And Izuku knows that. Izuku was walking down the street, and he looks left and right. He's thinking in his mind, should I go the right way, or should I go the left? Now leave your comments below and tell me, should Izuku go left or I'm like, no. Izuku, he took the left route to Katsuki's house. It's much closer and much better. Much closer, much greater. Izuku's taking the short route, the left. Sorry, guys. Wait, let me just flip the page. The left route to Katsuki's house. Izuku, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna say sorry. I'm gonna say something. No, I'm gonna prepare a whole speech for her. I can't wait to show her how much I love. Izuku falls down to the ground, collapsed. Then the Reaper will come out the shadows. Toga, Shigaraki, and Dabi. Yes. Ah, this is just getting good, isn't it? Dabi, Shigaraki, and Toga. Toga's like, oh, isn't it my favorite one, Zuko? I can't wait to see your blood. Toga says. Shigaraki's like, Toga, calm down. We need him for information, and he is the successor. But we need the quirk first. Dabi's like, let's just get this over with. I just want to see Endeavor in pain. I'm playing out. I just want to see Endeavor die, or just Dabi shit, because I really don't know what Burnt Boy is thinking of. So yeah. Izuku, he is, how should I say, in a little mindscape. He's looking around. He's like, where am I? He sees the predecessors of One for All. And I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm putting it out in plot just for myself, because I have to treat myself sometimes, guys. Like, come on, like, I have to treat myself. Like, come on, guys. I am a predecessor to One for All. Like, come on, no question, I'm a predecessor. Like, let's just take out what, like, I don't know, the fourth person there. I'm just gonna say I was there, okay? Like, I'm playing. No, I wasn't there. I was just joking around, you know. I have to make a joke because this is script, and when I do script, I don't joke around. But yeah, Izuku is in his mindscape, and he sees all the predecessors of One for All, including All Might, but it's just a piece of All Might, because All Might's still alive. Izuku, he looks around and he sees Nana Shimura. And this is my first harem, guys. Soulmate is gonna be a harem. I'm playing. No. You might be thinking why I said harem and Nana Shimura. Sorry, guys. I was just watching another What If about Nana Shimura being a ship character. But cut that out. Sorry, I just want to make a little jokes in the middle, guys, because, you know, this is scripted. No jokes in it. But yeah, I'll just stop. Izuku sees Nana Shimura, and he's thinking, All Might's predecessor, Nana Shimura. And Nana's like, Izuku, so you must be Izuku Midoriya, Toshi's successor. Well, it's great to see you. She holds out her hand, and Izuku looks at it and then shakes it. And Izuku's like, where am I? And Nana Shimura's like, you're in a mindscape. You're in a tight pickle right now. And Izuku's like, what do you mean a tight pickle? And she laughs a little, and she's like, the League of Villains kinda knocked you out. And Izuku's like, what? And he's like, wait, so am I captured from the League of Villains? And I was like, yeah, you're technically in their basement. I think they're about to get answers off of you. And Zuko's like, why are you not acting serious about this? And she's like, I am. I have a little, you know, it's been long since I talked to anybody. It's been a long time, you know. And Zuko's like, sighs. Okay, what do you want? Because I think I'm about to wake up in any sec. And Zuko wakes up. And then he goes back to sleep. Zuko's like, okay, what's now? Because Zuko always think about Kachan. Kachan. And because he's in a depression state. Okay, guys, he's in a depression state, so he's not thinking clearly. And Nana's like, okay, I was just joking around a little. But yeah, you're in a tight pickle right now, and I'm gonna help you a little, okay? And Izuku says, what are you talking about? I'm gonna grant you my quirk, but you're not gonna know how to use it. And Izuku's like, your quirk? Wait, what is your quirk? You're the predecessor of One for All. I should know what your quirk is, right? And she's like, well, my quirk is float. You can technically fly. Okay, guys, I had to change spots because AC is blowing in my room so much, so I'm in the bathroom right now. So this is gonna be the place for a little for the what if. That's probably gonna end, but who cares? Now where did I left off? Oh yes, Izuku's like float. That's such an interesting quirk. So that means I can levitate and fly. That's what you're trying to say. That I will get that quirk. Nana's like, bingo, Midoriya. That's what your quirk is gonna be. It's gonna be much easier, but you have to have a gut feeling. It's much easier than Black Whip, you know? And he's like, yeah, Black Whip was kind of out of control. Have to fix that. Nana. Oh, spoilers. Said it last second. Pretty sure Izuku gets 9 quirk spoilers if you want to leave. Okay, I'll stop. I'm pretty sure you guys are all gonna unsubscribe because I read the manga. Ooh, sorry guys, but back to the what if. Sorry guys. Now Izuku. Izuku's like, so this is where we part ways, Nana. Thank you for telling me information about my quirk. I might use it to escape them. Nana puts her hand on Izuku's shoulder and says, yeah, but don't worry, I have a very strong feeling that you're going to make it out. And Izuku's like, yeah, Nana, yeah. Izuku wakes up and he blinks 3 times and he looks around. He sees Shigaraki, Dabi, and our bloody princess, Toga Himiko. Or for what you guys call her, Himiko Toga. Izuku looks around and says, so, are we about to do this mob type shit? You guys gonna torture me for information? Izuku says. And Shigaraki like, oh, don't think. We have a proposition for you. We have a proposition for you, Midoriya. Izuku's like, a proposition? For what? You can never change me. And Shigaraki's like, well, we can make you a villain. And Izuku's like, you make me a villain? Oh, please. You're gonna make me a villain. Shigaraki's like, oh, don't front with this. It's gonna be much easier than you think, Izuku. Izuku's like, okay. If you couldn't make Bakugo become a villain, you're not gonna make me a villain. And Izuku's like, yeah, sorry guys. I have to read this part. Okay. Shigaraki is like, oh, if you don't join us, we'll hurt the people you love. Your mother. Otogo's like, that's it? That's all he loves? I mean, we don't even know who her father is. Like, this kid's father's a deadbeat, bro. At least my father was here. His father's like, gone. Vominos. Nowhere to be seen. And he goes like, okay, you can stop dropping my daddy issues. Fuck, I feel like I'm Todoroki now. No, never mind. Okay, Shirai's like, back to the question. Become a villain. Or not? We'll track your house down, kill your mother, or kill your little best friend, Ochako Uraraka. And so he goes like, ooh, if my mom dies, I'm really gonna hate him for life and try to find him and get vengeance. But Ochako Uraraka, though, damn. Should I let my mom die so Ochako could die too? Nah, Zuko was not thinking that. I was just joking around. No, Zuko's like, don't bring my mother into this. And Ochako too, with a slight concern. Like, he doesn't know what to feel about Ochako. Like, does he really care about her now? Like, does he really care? And Shigaraki's like, oh, and that explosion mess. Bakugo Katsuki. Zuko's like, don't you dare touch her. And Shigaraki noticed that. Shigaraki's like, oh, did I struck a nerve? So, Katsuki, huh? I don't know you were into that type of thing. Independent women, look at you, going up in this world. Well, Shigaraki claps his hand. Izuku's like, I'm not gonna join you. I'll become a hero, and I will protect them. Watch me, Shigaraki. The time we meet again, you'll be behind bars. I promise you that. Izuku says, And Shigaraki's like, oh, looks like we can't change him. But at least we can juice him with all information out of him. We can juice all the information we need off a little boy, Izuku. Now, Izuku terrified, he didn't know what to do. But let's change scenery, and now we are POV Katsuki. Katsuki was in her bed, crying, thinking, why would Deku do such a thing? It was the next day, and she's in her bed crying, thinking about Izuku, all the times they had, how much fun they had, how the circus, the circus she was thinking about, and the times they almost kissed, and the time Ochako kissed him. That really got to Katsuki. Katsuki was sad. Not sad, but angry. How Deku. But then she thinks, she's like, should I forgive Izuku? I should not forgive him after what he did, kissed her in front of me. And like the other side of like it's like a battle between her mind. And the other side of Katsuki's like, well, she kissed him. And that's what just hits Katsuki. She kissed him, he didn't kiss her. And Katsuki just stands up off her bed. Like, it just felt like a little relief come off of her. And she's like, wait, no, he probably, did he? Wait, but she kissed him, he didn't kiss her, and he was surprised. Oh, Izuku. She covers her mouth. Mitsuki yells Bakugo's name, Katsuki! Katsuki runs down and says, what, hag? Or what, mom? Mitsuki with a frown on her face, she's sad. Devastated, actually. Mitsuki is like, Katsuki, it's about Izuku. And Bakugo's like, what about him? Mitsuki just moves out of the way, and Katsuki looks at the TV. The TV says, missing. Izuku Midoriya. Or was captured by League of Villains. And it shows a picture. Someone was filming it. Wow, it kind of reminds me of Society. Someone just films it while the others getting their ass beat. I'm playing. Nah. But like, yeah. It shows a picture of Izuku on the floor passed out, and it shows Shigaraki, Dabi, and Toga taking the body. It says missing because they blow a dart gun at them, Izuku, and he got knocked out. So yeah, Katsuki, she doesn't know what to feel anymore. Now, her sigh turned into, how should I say, guilt. And guilt turned into guilt turned into depression. I'm not really good at saying these type of things. You know what I mean, guys? Like, I get depressed saying all these sad stuff. But let's scratch back. Katsuki, she fell to the ground. She hissed the ground in a fury of rage, saying, "Why had to be him? It should have been her. It should have been Ochako. Nah." He's like, "It should have been me. I should have been taken again." She's hitting the ground, pissed off, doesn't know what to feel. Seeing her precious Izuku getting captured by the League makes her beyond mad, beyond pissed, beyond anything actually. She feels vibrations in her phone, and then she sees texts by Kirishima, Mina, Jiro, Kaminari, Momo, Todoroki. Not Ochako, because Ochako probably blocked the shit out of not Ochako, Baiko probably blocked the shit out of Ochako. Tokoyami, blah blah blah. Basically everyone saying Izuku's missing. So, yeah. She was just blurred out crying while Mitsuki was patting her on the back, and her dad also. By the way, as Katsuki's dad understands the problem, understands the situation, so he feels bad for her daughter. and kind of mad at Deku, but hey, there's nothing my boy Deku could have done. For real, like, he could have done nothing. I promise you that. Like, for real, he couldn't have done nothing. Oh, you hear that? I'm sorry, that's something. Okay, sorry, I need to stop. Zuko. Now we're going back to Zuko's POV, his perspective. Zuko, he's like, he's breathing, he's chained up. He laughs a little, chuckles. Azuku's breathing turns better. He's feeling like he's floating a little. Azuku's like, so this is how the quirk works. Okay, I have to get out these chains. I can't believe they didn't use quirk canceling cuffs. I'll be in a pickle if they used them. Shigaraki starts a new conversation. So, are you gonna join the league or not? Because we're about to pummel your ass down on the ground for information. Zuko's like, fuck. Zuko's he's about to use his quirk, but then he sees Dobby just looking at Zuko, and Zuko felt a little terrorized because he sees the terror of Dobby, because Dobby doesn't look all good. Sorry guys, sorry, no foul. Sorry, I'm just joking around. Back to the what if. Zuko, he is, how should I say, scared. He's feeling insecure or doesn't know what to do in this situation. He wants to use his quirk, but he's surrounded by villains. He has three options. A, he uses quirk, bust out, beat them, and leave. B, bust out and dips and try to avoid attacks. Or C, stay and let the pros take care of it. And Izuku, because he figured out how to use float. He figured out how to use float, but he doesn't know how to use it. Izuku's like, fuck. He's looking around, and he sees one person, and it's what's his name? And it's Twice. He looks at Twice, and Twice is just having a mental talk to himself. He's like, if I could, no, it's not gonna work, is it? Maybe. I'll just pick C. Let the pros take care of it. He was thinking about thinking about using Black Whip, grabbing Twice, and using him as a hostage, as he's a hostage too. I don't know. It's just a thing coming up with in my mind. Sorry about that noise. I have to go off script now because blame past chosen, not me. I forgot to finish the dang script. I had to take this thing out fast. Now where was I? Well, Izuku, he is panicking in his own way. Doesn't know what to do. He's like, freak, what torture it is. I'm gonna get so banged up. Izuku just, Shigaraki's right at Izuku's face. And Shigaraki's like, I'm gonna say it one more fucking time. Torture or join us and give us all your information anyway. Izuku just looks at Shigaraki and spits in his face. Shigaraki looks at him. He looks at Dabi and Toga. He snaps his two fingers and leaves. Dabi's like, you should have become a villain, bro. Toga like, Izuku, you should have joined us. At least you'll give us free samples of your blood. Smiling. Izuku's like, fuck, torture. I'm just gonna say a week later. A week later. A week later, people are preparing for another League of Villains. Another League of Villains. Okay, sorry guys. Off script right now. Another League of Villains rescue. Another League of Villains rescue squad.
All Might, because you know how All Might was like, oh wait, All Might's retired. Bing bong, forgot about that. So just gonna be the new #1 hero, Endeavor, the greatest father known to man. Like, debate me in the comments. Like, Endeavor, best dad. Like, beat your children to become better than All Might. Like, who come up with this? Oh wait, Endeavor will. Ah yes, Endeavor, the greatest father known to man. Well, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, sorry guys, I was just thinking about what's gonna happen next. Okay, yeah, they're preparing in Bakugo because I'm gonna say that she got her hero license because of PLOT, plot. She got her hero license, so she's joining into the little battle. She's thinking how she's gonna save Izuku, how she's gonna bring her baby Izuku back. Ochako is also in it. She volunteered because she loves her Izuku, but not as much as she used to. She's trying to redeem herself. Now Ochako's thinking about redemption. It's Ochako's redemption arc and character development. You know what I mean? Because after her, how should I say, little mess with Izuku, she felt nothing but guilt and felt like she ruined something special between Kachan and Deku. Now she wants to redeem herself just to become friends with Izuku. See guys, I'm having Ochako have a happy ending because I'm such a good person to Ochako. Isn't that right, Ochako? You're right, Chosen, but don't mess up. You're right, Ochako, please don't hurt me. Guys, remember, Ochako's the greatest character known to man. She's a bubbly, good girl. You know what I mean? Now, back into the what if. They're preparing, and Kazuki is preparing, and Ochako comes up to Kazuki, and she should have done it. Ochako's like, Katsuki, and Kachan just looks back with a face of anger, with like the anger, like she doesn't want to see Ochako or even hear her. She looks to see Ochako, and Ochako's not even looking at her. She's looking down, and she's like, I'm sorry. And Kazuki's like, what? Sorry? You think Sari's gonna cut it? You think Sari's gonna bring back Izuku? You think Sari is going to bring him back for what you've done? I'm pretty sure he's breaking himself because of you. She's just holding back anger and how should I say? Drago's like, yeah, I know. I shouldn't bring my emotion into this. I shouldn't ruin a great relationship that was gonna bloom. I shouldn't do it. I just loved Izuku so much. I didn't want to see him leave, you know. I didn't want to see him leave. I loved Izuku. But seeing you take him away was too much for me. I just couldn't. And I thought Otako just giving a sob story, trying to play victim a little, but not at the same time because she's blaming herself for this. So Otako, she's blaming herself for all of everything. And Otako ends it off with this: I am not the victim. I am the aggressor. I should have not ruined the relationship between you and Izuku, and I know I should have been less selfish. Okay. And Kachan was like, fine, but I want you to stay away from I want you to stay away from Izuku from now on. I won't give you that 1-2 combo if you leave my Izuku alone. And Oshako's like, yeah, I understand. Okay, it's time to start. Endeavor's giving his great speech, talking about we're gonna bring back a student from UA. He's an aspiring hero that helped my son Todoroki use his fire side. Use his fire side. So he's already a great friend in Endeavor's eyes, and also a future enemy for her son. So yeah, Izuku. Then he's like, we'll save Izuku. That All Might couldn't do. I'm playing. No, we're gonna do what All Might couldn't, save his own pupil. I'm playing. No, I need to stop. But yeah, he's telling his speech, blah blah blah. Imagine Erwin's speech from Attack on Titan, no, Erwin's speech, but a little more shittier. You know what I mean? Like a little more shittier. Like Erwin's speech is top tier, but like Aaron's speech is top tier, but Endeavor's like mid. Okay, guys, that's how it's going. My heroes don't raid. My heroes don't quit in the eyes of that or some bullshit like that. Okay, no. Let's just get to the part. Everyone's waiting. Everyone's waiting outside of the League of Villains. Might be asking, how do you know? Imagine, because the League of Villains are so fucking stupid that they will pick the same location where they destroyed it. And I'm just gonna say the League of Villains fixed something up and went back inside there. Because, just saying for plot, they're dumb as hell and they don't have one for all. Or not, they don't have all for one with them. So I'm gonna say they're stupid and put the same location. And they had the same knock. Shigaraki just looks at the door. He's getting little flashbacks, and he says, "Peace and delivery." And Shiragi's like, "Oh no!" And then Endeavor blows off the door with fire, and he runs in. Dobby's like, "I got this." He throws a flame. He throws a ball of flame that was big as a whole room, basically. A flame that's big as a room. No. Oh, a flame that was at least twice the size as a balloon. So like, I don't know. Fireball. Sorry guys, I'm not really thinking about it right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Dobby throws a fireball that was bigger than 2 balls. Fuck, that sounds so gay right now. Dobby throws a ball of flames that was twice the size as a regular ball. Endeavor throws flames at the ball of flame, and then sorry about that, guys. I had to think about everything. I had to rewrite the script and blah 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 and back into it. I'm really not having a good time right now, but I'll give it for you guys. I think for my weebs. So yeah, where was I? Oh yes, read the script. Okay. Dobby throwed a ball of flames at Endeavor. Endeavor dodges it and then retaliates with a wall of flames that shoots spears off of it, using the great combo of defense and offense at his side. Dobby didn't know this move, but Endeavor created it so he can protect himself and use it as a shield and a spear. Dobby's like, "Your flames might be hot, but it's not hotter than mine!" He throws the blue flames at Endeavor's wall. It's almost breaking, but Dobby's like, "Don't think I didn't been learning your moves and finding ways to figure it out." Imagine a flamethrower, but like it shoots bullets off of it. Imagine that. That's coming off Dobby's hand. It's like Key Blast. Imagine that, but with a lot of destructive power. Dobby shoots that thing and it blows off half of the League of Villains hideout. Shigaraki looks around and he's about to grab Deku. Wait, sorry guys, I said Deku like 3 times. Deku. And Deku, he's like knocked out. Why me knocked out? Like, just gonna say right now, Zuko's nails are all ripped off. He's beat into a bloody pulp. He's got cuts everywhere and needle. And and stabs around his body. Zuko, he doesn't look good. And when I mean doesn't look good, he doesn't even look half as alright as before. Like, Zuko, he is not looking so good right now. Shigaraki, let's just get back to it. Shigaraki was running towards Zuko, but then the number 2 hero, Hawks, comes in and swoops with his two feather swords and cuts off Shigaraki's hand. Shigaraki jumps back, bleeding. He's like, "You'll pay for that." And oh wait, doesn't? Oh fuck. Okay, Bird Boy is not a part of the League of Villains. Spoilers alert, Bird Boy is not a part of the League of Villains. And Bird Boy, the number 2 hero, Hawks, is like, well, you're not gonna do anything about it. We're gonna save this young aspiring hero. You'll become the next number 1. And Hawks is about to grab Izuku, but then Toga comes out of nowhere and stabs Hawks in the back. Hawks looks back and kicks Toga. Toga flies back, but then catches herself from falling. Toga catches herself from falling on the ground. Toga, sorry about the noise, guys. Toga catches herself from falling, grabs back up, and she's bleeding a little. She's like, my own taste of blood. It's been a long time since I tasted that before. I'm not gonna get used to it, but for Deku, I'll do anything. Just licking her lips, thinking about Izuku's blood again. Izuku's like, I can't feel anything. Yeah. Izuku's chair was busted because of the flames. Burned Izuku's hand a little, but I'm gonna just say, One for All ability healed it a little. Izuku, he wakes up from his mindscape, and after the torture, Izuku was just in a black mindscape, just looking around. He's just feeling nothing. He just, I don't know. Izuku just thinking, what am I gonna do? I have nothing to live for anymore. Yeah, Izuku's like mad depressed, my guy. Like after that torture, like sheesh, got really. Okay, back into it. Izuku's mindscape, just looking around, breathing. Well, we're gonna get out of there because Izuku's like in his mindscape, just doing that. I'll just give you insight what Izuku's doing. He's chilling in his mindscape. But yeah, now we're gonna get to another hero's perspective. I'm gonna say Mirko. I'm gonna say Mirko is the third hero, the number 3 hero. I'm just gonna say that. Mirko, she jumps towards Izuku and rips him off the melted chains, and then jumps away. She's like, "Looks like I got you, kid." And Izuku just doesn't say anything. Izuku's just like, I don't know how to say it, like. He's not in a mentally good right space. He doesn't say anything. I don't know how to say it, bro. I just don't want to say it in like in a mean fashion way. The rabbit here is like, okay, not saying anything, and she keeps jumping off. Dabi sees this. Dabi makes a spear and throws it. Oh, this is gonna be painful for me. It's gonna be painful for all the Mirko lovers out there. When Mirko is jumping, a spear of flames comes and rips off one of her legs. It obliterates one of her legs. Mirko's like, blood spatters out of her mouth as she falls down. Izuku falls with her and gets his head hit in the ground. Now Izuku's like double hurt now. Hope he doesn't get that concussion, you know what I mean? I'm probably not. But yeah. Shigaraki is not doing okay. And I mean okay, he's not doing not even fine. Shigaraki got his hand cut off and he's fighting Dabi. And Shigaraki's like, I know. This is what I'm gonna be doing right here, guys. This is a me thing. Shigaraki's like, looks like we're about to lose. I should have used it from day one. And Hawk's confused. What do you mean? Shigaraki used his good hand. His good hand pulls out a vial and it has a syringe on it. Shigaraki grabs the syringe and pushes it inside his body, and then he puts his form of liquid in his body. Now Shigaraki has All for One with All for One's quirks. Shigaraki regens his arm. His hair turns all white. He smiles. He's like, all the heroes here are about to die. Just laughing. Hawk's like, what? Hawk just flies over there. You try to use his swords. Shigaraki grabs one of the feather swords and rips it off, and then he looks at Hawks, and he uses that air cannon that All For One used. Imagine that, but is right like his hand is touching Hawks' stomach. Oh, sorry for you Hawks fan out there. I'm gonna do him dirty too. Shigaraki. He uses the air cannon and made a fat freaking hole in Hawks. Hawks dead. 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 Not coming back from that. That's for sure. Hawks collapsed on the floor. Endeavor. Oh, this is funny. Endeavor just looks at Hawks. He's like, number 2. Dobby's running up with fire, and Endeavor just punches Dobby, and Dobby just knocked out. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get Endeavor some points for knocking out his own son. You know what I mean? Like domestic abuse. I'm playing honest stuff, but like, yeah. Now back to script. Okay, that was off script for a little bit. That's the thing. Okay, now back into it. Shigaraki sees Dobby on the floor. He's like, pathetic. You're a waste of space. Shigaraki puts his hand up in the air and points it at Dobby in the floor. Dobby just smiles and looks at Endeavor. I'm Toya Todoroki. And then Shigaraki shoots an air canister that pierces through Dobby, killing Dobby. Yeah, I'm doing everyone dirty in this. It's kind of overkill, but like, freaking, I don't care. Killing Toya. Endeavor, he's having a mental breakdown, my guy. Like, he's like, no, Toya. He's holding his head. It's like, imagine having, you know how you're cold and you wake up when you're cold? Imagine you wake up cold and you have shivers in your teeth. That's what's happening. He's shivering. Toya. And Shigaraki just speed blitz and hits Endeavor, knocking him out. Shigaraki's like, I should have did this from the get-go. Such power. I will make this hero society crumble. So yeah. Now let's get to Bakugo's perspective. Bakugo was taking out a bunch of Nomus that was being in development. Bakugo looks and he sees Shigaraki jumping down and he sees Deku knocked out. She's like, Izuku. Izuku runs to, not Izuku, sorry, Katsuki runs to Deku, and sorry guys, I'm about to do something messed up again. More like funny for me. Shigaraki looks at Katsuki Bakugo running to Deku. He smiles. He's like, I should give them a little time. He's loading up something, a secret quirk. Katsuki, oh god. Sorry, I'm laughing a little bit in my mind. Katsuki gets to Deku and she's crying like, Deku, please get up. Please get up. And Izuku in his mindscape, he's like, he hears something. He's like, what is that? Katsuki's like, Izuku, please get up. Please. Izuku's like, I feel like I heard that voice before in his mindscape. Katsuki again, Izuku, please. Please get up. Don't die here. Don't die, I need you. Izuku's like, I heard that voice before. And Izuku felt something on his lips. Felt soft. Felt like flowers touching felt like flower petals touching his lips. He opens his eyes to see Katsuki Bakugo giving him a kiss. He wakes up, he wakes up and sees destruction everywhere. Heroes fallen, villains disintegrated and dead. He looks around the battlefield just to see everything. He sees the number one hero Endeavor knocked out. He sees Bakugo crying. She's like, Izuku, you're awake! And hugs Izuku. And Izuku, he's like, yeah, Kazuki, I'm awake, but what's happening? And then it just hits him back. He was getting tortured and everything. His body was like all fucked up and stuff. Izuku's like, he cracks his finger. He cracks his fingers. He's like, so this is what happened, huh? Izuku's hands are like dislocated and fucked up. Izuku just relocate them while it was dislocated. And Kathy's like, what are you doing? And she sees him relocating his fingers and arms. Not arm, finger and arm. Izuku's like, who did this? This destruction. I will protect you, Katsuki, I promise. And Katsuki's like, you have to protect me. I will protect myself. And he's like, look at you. What have you been fighting? Gnomes? And Katsuki's like, yeah, but none of that. Our real enemies are right in front of us. And Shigaraki already is pointing at them with a beam that was going to come out. Izuku was not prepared to take the beam. So Bakugo stands right in front of it, about to take the beam. And then Ochako Uraraka, she runs up and takes the beam for both of them. Like, come on. Yo, character development here. I'm like, that's fucked up. Nah. Yeah, Ochako Uraraka jumps, takes the beam for both of them, pulls a Neji, and saves Katsuki and Deku. Deku stunned, seeing Ochako once a friend, now takes a bullet for both of them. Or more like a stray beam, or just a beam. And this pissed off Shigaraki, like, why is this whore going through my beam? That was for them! Pissed off. Izuku's like, Ochako! He runs out, Ochako, why did you took that? Oshako's on the floor bleeding out. I took it. Bleeding, coughing on her hands. I took it for you. She's breathing in and out. I hope this will forgive what I've done. Bleeding, coughing everywhere. Sorry, Izuku. Sorry. Ochako dies. And Izuku's like, sorry for the noise. Izuku's like, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Crying. And Katsuki just looking at Ochako, holding her mouth, looking at Ochako's dead body. Lifeless, emotionless. Katsuki just falls on her feet. Not falls on her feet. Falls on her knees, just looking at Ochako's dead body. Izuku's like, Izuku stands up. He powers one for all. He looks at Shigaraki. Shigaraki's like, oh, so you're finally gonna fight. Deku's like, I'm not gonna only fight you, I'm going to kill you. Shigaraki is like, not so heroic now, huh? We see your true colors. Why would you kill her? Why? I didn't kill her. She committed suicide for getting into my way. You bastard, Izuku says. He powers one for all over his body. He's in, 50%. Izuku looks at Shigaraki and he's like, prepare yourself, villain, to take my wrath. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I know, I did you guys dirty. For like third time. No, is it the third time now? Well, yeah. Sorry guys, but see you guys later, and bye.